The United States, a country with global power, once shaped the course of modern world history. But now, as the world order changes, can America still maintain its leadership role? Or is its strength gradually fading in the face of new emerging powers? In this video, we will explore the significant signs of America's role on the international stage and whether it will continue to lead or face fierce competition from other nations. Let's begin this journey of uncovering surprising truths. The United States, the largest economy in the world. That's right, despite many challenges, the U.S. still holds the #1 position in GDP and plays a central role in global trade. The U.S. is also a pillar in technology, finance, and services. Just look at giant companies like Apple, Google, and Tesla, which are continuously changing the way we live and work. The U.S. seems to always remain at the heart of the global tech world. Can America maintain this position in the future? The rise of other nations, especially China and India, is pushing the U.S. into fierce competition. Moreover, the U.S. has always been known for its resilience in the face of crises. It has overcome the Great Depression, the 2008 financial crisis, and more recently the COVID-19 pandemic. However, today's global challenges, such as climate change and the energy crisis, are creating unprecedented and new obstacles. Does the U.S. have what it takes to overcome these challenges once again? Or is this the moment when it begins to lose its edge and fall behind powerful competitors like China? Currently, the United States remains the world's #1 superpower, and no one can deny that. However, a significant challenge is arising from the powerful rise of China and Russia. We are witnessing these two nations not only growing economically, but also militarily, gradually asserting their positions on the global stage. China, with its rapid economic growth, is steadily moving toward its goal of surpassing the U.S. in the next few decades. They are investing heavily in infrastructure, technology, and key industries. Russia, while not experiencing the same level of economic growth as China, possesses a formidable military power and continues to expand its influence in strategic regions. Can the U.S. handle these powerful challengers? As China and Russia increasingly assert themselves, what will the U.S. do to maintain its position as the leading superpower? No one can deny the strength of the U.S. military. The U.S. owns some of the most advanced technology, from intercontinental ballistic missile systems to nuclear weapons and space technology. From military bases scattered across Europe and Asia to the U.S. Navy's presence in many strategic waters, no country dares to underestimate their military strength. The U.S. is also facing threats from technological and economic warfare. Global competition is no longer limited to traditional battlefields, but has expanded into the realm of high technology. Nations are rushing into the race to develop artificial intelligence, AI, 5G networks, and even cyberspace. This race is fierce, and China is emerging as a heavyweight contender in these fields. AI, 5G, and cyberspace technology not only shape the future of nations, but also determine who will lead the world in the digital age. Can the U.S. maintain its leadership in this race, or will it be overtaken by its competitors? America's ability to continue holding its superpower status in the 21st century largely depends on the outcome of this technological and economic race. The United States is facing a major challenge: internal political polarization. Recent elections, marked by deep divisions between parties, have made U.S. foreign policy more unpredictable than ever. While the U.S. remains a powerful nation economically and militarily, when its internal politics become unstable, its global standing also becomes shaky. The internal political divide in the U.S. has greatly affected the confidence of its allied nations. They are increasingly concerned about America's ability to lead globally, as each change in government can lead to abrupt shifts in foreign policy, pushing the nation into an inevitable decline. This leaves allies wondering, is the U.S. still a reliable partner? The conflicts in addressing major global issues, such as climate change, international security, and economic crises, have weakened America's leadership role. If the U.S. continues to step back from its global leadership role, what will happen to the world? Other nations may seize the opportunity to fill the power vacuum, and that could completely reshape the international landscape. The United States, rising or gradually declining? The potential rise or decline of the United States is one of the biggest questions on the international stage today. Despite facing numerous challenges, it's undeniable that the U.S. remains a global center for scientific research, innovation, and creativity. From breakthroughs in technology and medicine to initiatives in artificial intelligence and renewable energy, the U.S. continues to lead in many areas, demonstrating its ongoing ability to generate world-class innovations. Could it be that the U.S. is redefining its power to prepare for a new era? Amid the world's upheavals, is the U.S. building a new strategy? Perhaps the country is not declining, as some fear, but rather gearing up for a powerful transformation. If this is true, the U.S. could continue to dominate the world in the coming decades, not just through military power, but also through innovation and creativity. However, there are opposing views. Some experts predict that without major breakthroughs, the U.S. could soon be overtaken by other competitors, especially China. In the context of other powers constantly rising, stagnation or misdirection could cause the U.S. to lose its position. So what does the future hold for the United States? What lies ahead for America? There are still many uncertainties when we talk about the future of the United States on the international stage. One thing we know for sure is that the world is changing every day, and the U.S. is at a critical crossroads. Will this change elevate the U.S. to new heights, reaffirming its leadership role, or will it push the nation into a period of deep decline? We cannot predict the future, but current signs indicate that things will not remain the same. The United States is facing more challenges than ever before, from the rise of competitors to internal upheavals. These challenges and opportunities are intertwined, placing America on a path filled with uncertainty. And soon, we will have an answer to this big question. Can the United States maintain its position as the world's leading superpower, or will it have to make way for other nations? The world is changing rapidly, and the United States is facing crucial decisions. What happens today could reshape the global landscape in the years to come. These questions not only affect the U.S., but all of us. Because the future of the United States is, in many ways, the future of the world. Thank you all for taking the time to watch. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exciting content. There are so many more fascinating stories waiting for us ahead. See you in the next videos, and let's continue exploring more amazing things together.